now there's a lot of light and it
Hello, my name is Jimin Park and I'm from Belleville Public School and I'm year 5. So there's like a robot and the house got disrupted and then we need to get enough bricks and stones to make a new house. So if we go, we only had 13 bricks and 3 stones. So you have to go back and then we have to collect more wood, bricks and stones. So when you go to build, and then it builds a house. When the scene starts, it waits 1 second and it shows. Then it sends a signal, and then it hides. and then the forward button, when you do object click, it starts the next scene. So when you start the scene, there's a rock, so it checks infinitely. When touching the saw, it waits 1 second and it turns into saw and stone, and then it adds the variable by 1 on the stone block. And in the tree, we do the same thing, but we have to plus brick by 1, and then it makes like a message and it shows the brick. And you have to build, so the house is the stone is bigger or smaller than 99, you start the final scene, or the brick is bigger than 289, it starts the final scene. But there's like a back button that has object clicked. It goes back to this page, and when you go to...
My name is Yabel Kang. I'm in year 3 and I'm from Carlingford Public School. When you run the program, you can either pick a girl or a boy. I'm gonna pick a girl. And then you can use the arrow keys to move around, and when you press space, you can chop down the tree. Then you'll get wood, and then you bring the wood back to the house, and then you get a better house. Then you keep repeating that. And then when you get to the stone, you can also press the space and it will slowly break. Then you'll get a wall and then you finish. For the girl button, its code is when object clicked, start next scene, and for the boy it's the same thing. In scene 2, for the girl, the code is repeat infinitely. If right key pressed, then change x by 3, which means to go to the right. Same with the left, but to the left, up and down. For the x, it's just when scene started, repeat infinitely, move to go. For the tree, it's when key space pressed, change shape to tree 2, wait 0.5 seconds, changes shape to tree 3, wait 0.5 seconds, and so on. Then there's +2 wood by 5, and then +2 points by 5. Then send message.
Hello, my name is Joseph. To get resources, you can use N and B to change scenes. As you can see, using W and S keys, it creates the entry bar to move forwards and backwards. When you click on the trees on the forests, the variable wood, it goes up. And if you click N, there's a cave, and you can click anywhere to get stone in the cave. And once you get here, just click once on these two items. As you can see, these items can be bought when getting the correct resources.
Hello, I'm Jay Huang and I'm from Morris College Eastwood and I'm in Year 9. We have a simple construction game here. So if we bring this toy hammer, well, we have to run it first. If we bring this toy hammer and we touch the rock, you can see we get 2 stone every single time. If we do the axe to the tree, we get 5 stone or 5 logs. If we have enough for a certain building, which we can go to the market, then we get a choice of tools and buildings, and we're going to click buildings. We can choose between a straw, wood or modern, or villa, apartment and an hotel. So right now we're going to choose a straw one, 20 wood and 10 stone, and we're going to type yes. This is going to send us to our plot, our land. We can drag our building that we just bought and just place it. And every 3 seconds, these buildings are going to give us a certain amount of money. Now with this amount of money, we can go back to the market, to the tools, and we can buy and upgrade our weapons. So it will cost $15, press yes. Now we have a pickaxe. So first we have the code for the toy hammer. If we do the object and the object release, we can drag it around and go wherever we want it to go. And this is the variable where each time the stone is touched, our stone amount will go up by 2. So we know how much stone. And same for our axe here. We know how much we get. So for our rocks, it's just simple. Just put it to the bag so it looks like we're actually collecting them for the aesthetic of the game. For our redo buttons and our buttons, it helps us navigate through our game much more easier and more smoother, so it doesn't cause any confusion for the players. For the supermarket, this is where our most important stuff is, because you can buy your tools, you can buy your buildings, and therefore you can progress much further into the game. Because if you buy buildings, you can just put them in our plot, then we get a lot more money. So for our plot here, if we unhide all of these, this, I made it into a transparency effect to 50, so it looks more pleasing. So it actually looks like it's being, like smoothed out. And this, we have the same code for every single other building here. It's a pretty long code. So I had to figure out how, if we had, for example, if we have $11, I couldn't really get it because it's $11, not $10. So I had to put this value of stone over 10 or value of stone equals 10. So therefore 10 or above we can still buy it.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Yang, and I'm a Year 7 from Sydney Boys High School. So when you first play, the person in the middle is your character, which is a red stickman, and there's two tools, a pickaxe and an axe, and the axe is used to mine the tree over here, and the pickaxe is used to mine the stone right here. So this is where you sell your houses after you finish building them, and this is where you make the houses. And here's your money counter right here, so you can keep track, and this is the upgrade screen. So if you walk over here, there'll be like an option to press this button, and if you press it, 3 house options will appear, and you can select any of them, and then it'll display the amount needed and your progress. So if you grab the pickaxe and mine the stone, you can bring it over here, and then it'll say 1 out of 2, and do that again, and then the house is completed. And then you start out quite slow, so that's why you got the upgrades up here. So, yep, 2 stone. So what you can do now is you can grab the house, and then you can walk it over to the sell area, and then you'll get the money over here, 150. And then what you can do is you can click this, and they'll bring down a page with upgrades. And you can buy any other upgrades. So mining speed is to reduce the cooldown for the rocks, and wood cutting, the same for the trees. And the movement speed is so you can run faster, and house value is where you can sell your houses for more money. So if you can upgrade, you can just click on, if you have enough money, you can just click on it, and then it upgrades the level. And that's basically it. So this is the code for the character, and so it's, if you press this key, it'll change the X and Y depending on what key you press. So if you press W, it'll go upwards, A, it'll go left, S, it'll go down, and D, it'll go right. So, and the reason we have set the number to change X by value of move speed is because of the upgrades. You can increase your move speed. So in order for us to change the number, we have to use a variable. And this is the code for the upgrade screen. So when the scene starts, it hides, so you can't see it. And when it receives the upgrade message, which is sent when you click the upgrade button, it'll appear. So when upgrades message received, it'll show. And then when it is clicked, it'll go to the next shape, which is the bars of upgrade, all the way until level 5. And so it'll change to the next shape. And what this does is it decreases your money, so it takes away the money when you upgrade that skill. And this is when the upgrades is at max level, so it keeps setting the value to 2, which is the house value for this. And this is where you set the value to upgrade the skill, which is, so if you go over to the house, so when it gets sold, this code right here, when it gets sold, it'll add money to the value of what it says in the book, and multiplied by the amount of value. So if you increase the amount of value in the upgrade, it'll be worth more as it's here. So if it's at the first level, it'll set it to 1.1 times, and so on. Yep, and that's it.
Hi, my name is Marcus, and I'm from Cherrybrook Public School, and I'm in Year 4. My game project is called Building Simulator. You can get wood from the trees, and you can kill enemies for money.
If I lose health, then I can go to the river and spear fish to get some health back. I can go to the mountains and mine stone and iron. And then I can go to my houses. This one is free. I can build this one. This code makes the player move. This part here is the collision, and this is where your health goes down, and this is where your health sets. This is how the enemies spawn. They have a collision too here, and if they touch the bullet, they die, and you get money. The axe will give wood if you touch the trees. This is the money item. This wall is just to protect. This is house number 1. There's a couch, curtains, table, TV shelf, a TV, which you can build with the resources you get. The river, the fish, this code makes them go back and forth. This one, when they touch the spear, you get more health back. This is the cave. If you touch this, then stone and iron will go up. This is where you buy your houses. And this is house number 2. The same code from house number 1.